Good morning 8th standard. Welcome you all for this new session. So far we have been seeing lesson 5, right? So in last classes we finished this French passage and their translation and passage based exercise, and also we saw exercise number 1, les adverbes interrogatifs. I explained you what it is and I have finished exercise number 1 and I gave you as a homework, and this same I gave it as a online test. Even in the online test you will get answer key, right? So using that answer key you can start writing this. So I think I have given 10, so you can start writing the answer key. So last two you can write on your own. Okay, so that is one. So anyway, I will show you all the answers today, and also we will finish this lesson today. There is 2 or 3 more exercises left out, so we'll see that one by one and we will finish it. So last class I gave you 2 homeworks, right? That is exercise number 6 and 7. That will also be discussed today. Okay, so I think we can start now. Are you guys ready? So probably we'll have lesson number 5 and 6 for midterm. So we will try to finish as much as we can, and let's have it for midterm. Okay, so what you do is keep your classworks ready. So how far I'm finishing, and I'll give you the answer keys. Okay, so based on the answer key you can just keep writing, and I'll show the answers key now. So I want you to take your pencil and a rough note or your book. Okay, so you can straight away write the answers and keep it for yourself, and you can use it later. Fine, so get ready with your stuffs. Okay, let's start with this compléter avec un mot du texte. That is, I'll read it once. That is, choose the best answer. So already these answers have been discussed. This is just I'm repeating the same for you to understand, and as well as it might be a small revision. Le samedi, je ne vais pas à l'école. So the answer is samedi. Je vais au marché acheter des fruits. So au marché is the second answer. À la boulangerie, on achète du mouton. So the mouton is third one. Madame Loving achète un gâteau au chocolat. So that is fourth one. Okay, so pause the video and just take it down. Let me take you to the dites vrai ou faux. Okay, so now we are in true or false. So you can just take down the answer as fast as you can. D'abord, Madame Loving va à la boulangerie. So that is faux, because she went to where? To the market, right? So elle achète des cerises au marché. So she didn't buy cerise at all. She bought some vegetables and fruits, and cherry fruit is not there, so it's faux. Elle achète du veau et du poulet. So she bought du veau et du mouton, but instead of mouton they have given poulet. So again it is faux. Madame Loving aime la tarte aux prunes. So for this one it is vrai, because in the boulangerie she orders this one. Okay, shall we go for the next one? Répondez. So those who want to take down the answer, pass it and take the answer and just follow. Okay, now répondez. Que fait Madame Loving les samedis? For the répondez first one, what she does in the Saturdays. Elle fait les courses toujours les samedis. So this is the answer. You can take it down, write it. Elle fait les courses toujours les samedis. Qu'est-ce qu'elle achète à la boulangerie? Sorry, à la boucherie. So boucherie is a place, butcher shop. So what they will buy there? Elle achète de la viande, veau et mouton. So this is taken from your translation passage itself. So you can just take it down. Okay, so once I finish reading you can start reading. Okay, please kindly wait. Qu'est-ce qu'elle achète à la boulangerie? So boucherie is the butcher shop, boulangerie is a bread shop. À la boulangerie, elle achète 1 kilo de pain, une baguette, un petit chocolat, gâteau au chocolat et une tarte aux prunes. So this is number 3, and number 4. Où achète-t-on les fruits et les légumes? On achète les fruits et les légumes du marché. So where do one buy the fruits and vegetables? At the market. So here they have mentioned from the market. So these are the answers for Répondez. Okay, so already these things have been discussed and finished. This is just a recap, as well as I have not shown you the solutions. So that's why I am showing you. In case if you want to take down the answers, please pause the video and take it down and then proceed with the next one. Okay, I think we can go for the next page. Trouvez la question. So these are the questions. So these are the questions I taught you last week. So nous allons à Paris. So how to frame a question. So I just verbally explained you how to do it. Now I will show you the answers and I will explain you. Okay. Okay, so whenever it is a place, you can just take down the answers, because already this has been explained. I'll read the question once for you. Où allez-vous? Sorry, où allez-vous? So that is the first one answer. Qui est-ce? Second one. Où va-t-elle? Third one. Pourquoi ton père reste à Nice? Fourth one. Comment est ta cousine? Fifth one. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Sixth one. Quand Jacques part-il? Seventh one. Où habite-t-il? Eighth one. Combien de frères a-t-elle? Ninth. Quand allez-vous au picnic? So 10th one. So these are the answers for Trouver la question. So Trouver la question questions are here. So that is available in the book. On the right side of this, you can write these answers. Okay, 11 and 12 is missing here. You can write it on there on your own. Okay. So as I said before, these are the exercises we have already completed. Okay, I am just showing you the solutions. I gave you as a homework. So anyway, I am giving you the solutions. In case if you have any mistakes, you can correct from this, or in case if you have not written, you can take it from here. So in case if you are doing that, please pause the video, take it, and then we will move to the next exercise. So don't think I am proceeding next one by one. I am about to finish the lesson today. So what you do is, in case if you want to write this, pause the video, write it, and then go for the next exercise. Okay. Okay, this is the upcoming exercise which we are going to see now. The answers are here. I'll discuss on this exercise and then we will proceed with the answer. Okay. Now let's discuss. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I'm going to discuss exercise number 2 with you, and I'm going to tell you how to write the answers for this. So for that you must know two verbs, that is savoir and connaître. These two verbs are very important. Why? Because these same two verbs are repeating here in conjugation. So you know very well, 20 marks I will ask conjugation. So from this lesson 20 marks I will ask conjugation. So savoir and connaître, I will show you the verbs. So kindly, now we are concentrating on two things, that is exercise number 2 as well as exercise number 8. So please be attentive. Okay. So already you know choisir, se lever and vendre I will show you. So these two verbs I am just going to teach you now, and negative I will show you the answers. Okay. And exercise number 6 and 7 already we did as a homework. Anyway, I will show you the answers today also. Okay. So let's move to savoir and connaître. So please be attentive as I teach you. Don't see here and there. In case if you are having your pen or pencil on your hand, please drop it and please just listen to the class. Okay. Les verbes savoir et connaître. So savoir is to know and connaître is also to know. So the difference between savoir and connaître, that's what we are going to see today. Savoir is to say to know the facts or the information. What is a fact? Fact is nothing but a truth. Information is a knowledge. We can say knowledge. Okay. Connaître. Connaître, to know, to be acquainted with a person, place or thing. So I will make it short for you. First I will revise the savoir and connaître verb, and then I will differentiate the difference. Okay. Savoir, je sais. Please repeat. Je sais. Tu sais. Il, elle sait. Nous savons. Vous savez. Ils, elles savent. I repeat. Je sais. Tu sais. Il, elle sait. Nous savons. Vous savez. Ils, elles savent. And connaître is je connais. Tu connais. Il, elle connaît. Nous connaissons. Vous connaissez. Ils, elles connaissent. Je connais, tu connais, il, elle connaît. Nous connaissons, vous connaissez, il, elle connaît. Okay. So now this is the conjugation. You must memorize this. There is no other go. There is no other short form. Okay. Please don't go with any other shortcut. Please, you have to memorize this and write and see. Okay. Now I'll tell you the difference. Savoir, for example, we'll go with the example that will make you to understand it easy. Nager. Nager means swimming. Okay. So that is a skill. Swimming is not an easy way that an unknown person can swim very easily. So he must understand the skill, he must apply the skill, and he must practice. And that's how he should get into the water. Without knowing these skills, if he get into a large, huge amount of water, imagine to a swimming pool, what will happen? Something will happen, right? So nager is a skill. So that skill has to be trained. Okay. So it has to be trained well and it has to be practiced. So savoir is a skill. So in case if you know, if your sentence is based on skill based, okay, it should be savoir. If it is person based, I know this person, I know this teacher, I know this place, I have come to this place. Okay. Now the place is not a knowledge, or the person is not a knowledge. Do you understand? So imagine if it is knowledge or information based, it is savoir. In case if it is not knowledge based, it is connaître. So that is the very simple way of understanding it. Need not confuse a lot. And regarding information, if you know someone's birthday, either it is knowledge based or knowledge based or person based. So date is an event. Okay. So that event, if you know, that is knowledge based. But in case if you say, I know this person is celebrating the birthday, that means that is you are telling about the person. So in that case, connaître. If you want to highlight the date, it is savoir. I repeat again. In case if you want to just highlight the date, it is a information. So you have to use savoir. In case if you want to highlight a person, it is connaître. That's it. So now we will get into the example and we will finish it up. Okay. Vous savez où il habite. So you know where he stays. And connaître. Je connais cet homme. I know this person, this man. Elle connaît Paris. She knows the Paris very well. That means she knows the Paris city very well. She can go alone and come back. Il connaît ce poème. Okay, so he knows this poem. Okay. Now we'll go for the exercise. Please take exercise number 2. Je dash quand il arrive. So savoir or connaît. So I think it should be savoir. Why? Because he knows the time he arrives. So time is what? It is an event or it is a information. So savoir. Monique et toi dash vous cette belle ville. Okay, here they are indicating a city, so they are not indicating a an event. Okay, so place and person should be connaître. So connaissez-vous cette belle ville? Okay, so need not explain a lot on this by, because you will get confused. So make it simple: event, savoir, person or place, connaître. Nicole dash jouer au tennis. So tennis is a skill, so I don't know to play tennis. Some of you might be knowing to play tennis, so that is a skill, so that should be trained. So it should be a skill based is always savoir. So Nicole say SAIT jouer au tennis. Now dash tu la serveuse là-bas. Okay, servers is a person, servers is a waiter. Okay, so whenever it is a person, it is connaître. Then connais-tu la serveuse là-bas? So do you know the server or the waiter over there, standing over there? Okay, est-ce que vous dash combien de café je bois par jour? Okay, I think this is information. So someone is asking, imagine you both friends are talking and one of your friend is asking, do you know how many coffees I drink a day? And you say 5 or 4 or 3. So that is the information, right? That is not an event. So in that case, what should be used? Savoir. That means, est-ce que vous savez? Okay, est-ce que vous savez combien de café je bois par jour? Now I'll take you to the solution page. What you do is, you kindly wait until I finish reading it and then you take it down. Fine. Okay, here we are. First take down this. Je sais quand il arrive. Monique et toi connaissez-vous cette belle ville? Nicole sait jouer au tennis. Connais-tu la serveuse là-bas? Est-ce que vous savez combien de café je bois par jour? Okay, I think everything went correct. So we guessed it rightly. So I'll repeat. In case if it is a date or it is a skill, see, date, skill, tennis is a skill, it should be savoir. Okay, and information, savoir. In case it is a place or a person, it is connaître. That is as simple as it is. Okay, now we'll go for the upcoming exercise. So if you want, take down the answer. I'll wait for you. So now we are in this one, that is exercise number 3. I definitely will not ask this picture based exercise. Anyway, I'll show you the answers, you can take it down. Okay, for example, this is poulet. You have to say oui j'aime le poulet or no je n'aime pas le poulet. So like that, this is frites, french fries. Oui j'aime le frites, no je n'aime pas les frites. Anyway, I'll not ask this, I'll show you the answers, you can take it down for your practice. Okay, so these are the answers for that. I'll just read it once. If you want, you take it down. Okay, no je n'aime pas de la viande. So I said poulet, they said viande. Viande means meat. Oui j'aime les frites, oui j'aime le lait, no je n'aime pas les œufs, oui j'aime le beurre, oui j'aime la glace, oui j'aime le gâteau, oui j'aime le jus, no je n'aime pas le poisson, oui j'aime le riz. This is for your practice alone. Definitely I will not ask this in your second midterm or half yearly. Okay, so you can take this as an answer, you can write it for practice in your classwork. So we'll go for the next exercise. Pause it and write it, and then resume playing to the next exercise. Okay, so the next exercise is also the same. So aimer, n'aimer pas, détester. I'll show you this. So mon mère, ma mère, mon père, mon frère, ma soeur. This is writing the favorite food or the what they don't like or what they hate. Your mother what she likes, or your father what he doesn't like, your brother what he likes. So if he likes, use aimer. If he doesn't likes, use n'aimer pas. And if he hates or she hates, use déteste. Okay, so you can do this on your own. Okay, I have the answers. I also showed you just now. I'll repeat it. I'll show you, and you can do this exercise on your own. Exercise number 5 is the easy one. You have to just number it from the beginning. What should come first, second? Okay, I'll show you the solutions now. So this is just an example. In case if you don't know, you can take this. Ma mère aime les croissants. Mon père n'aime pas des tartes. Mon frère déteste le bœuf. Ma mère aime le porc. Mon chien n'aime pas le fromage. Mon chat déteste le thé. Mon ami aime les fruits. So these are the things which is been taught for you from 6th standard. Okay, 6th and 7th you have been using aime, aimer, n'aime pas, déteste. So like, doesn't like, hate. So this is just an example. Okay, this might come or may not come. Okay, so I cannot say it will come definitely. These kind of exercise or you are learning for past 2 years, and this is just for your practice. Okay, so you can pause the video and take down the answers. So these are the answers for put in order. I just said you can take it as homework, but I have a question that you might go wrong. Okay, so questions is here, answer is here. You can number it simply. Vous appelez comment? So name Shahrukh first. Quel est votre nom? Khan. So Khan is the family name. So Khan. Votre date de naissance? Le 28 Novembre. So these things you can just take it down. This I might ask in second midterm. Okay, so take this and move to the next one. So the next exercise is already I gave you as a homework. You have to just circle it. Okay, the answers I am showing you now, just the answers. Okay, I think exercise number 6. So the first answer is la pomme, second is la pomme de terre, le thé, third one, le fromage is fourth one, and le citron is fifth one. So already I gave this exercise as a homework 2 weeks back. That is, I think, previous week. So I didn't show you the solutions, so that's why I'm showing you this. Just circle it. Okay, now the upcoming exercise is exercise number 7. Compléter. This is also a homework which I gave. I'm just showing you the answers. À la boucherie, on achète de la viande. Boucherie, meat shop, so de la viande. Au marché, on achète des légumes. À la crèmerie, on achète des produits laitiers. À la boulangerie, on achète du pain. À la poissonnerie, on achète des fruits de mer. In case if you have already written the answers, no problem, just leave it. If not, you can take it. Okay, so exercise number 7, the answers. So pause it, take the answers, and then proceed. Okay, this is the last exercise, that is conjugation. So far we have finished exercise number 4, 5, 6 and 7 already I have gave you, and I'm just showing you the answers. 9 and 10 will not be taken up for the midterm. 11th one I will show you the answers after finishing 8th one. Okay, so already I just showed you savoir and connaître. I taught you just now in the conjugation. But the difference is in savoir we read je sais, right? So they are asking negative, so it will become je ne sais pas, tu ne sais pas. So ne pas, so before the verb ne and after the verb pas. Already we learned the negative in 7th standard. Je ne sais pas, tu ne sais pas, il, elle ne sait pas, nous ne savons pas, vous ne savez pas, il, elle ne savent pas. So that is from this one, I mean savoir, negative. And connaître very easy. So je connais, tu connais, il, elle connaît, nous connaissons, vous connaissez, il, elle connaît. Just only thing you have to do is put a esk in front of it, esk, throughout this esk. This is interrogative form 2. Last lesson we learnt interrogative form 2, and whenever it is il or al, what you have to do? Whenever it is il or al, introduce a apostrophe because it is a vowel. And this one also we learnt in the last lesson. Reflexive verb, je me lève, tu te lèves, il elle se lève, nous nous levons, vous vous levez, il elle se lève. Okay, so 1 2 3 is over. We'll go for the fourth one, choisir. You have been learning this IR verb from 7th standard. So the difference is they are asking negative. So what you have to do? Je ne choisis pas. So as you did here, ne in front of verb and pas after the verb. So other things are same. I'll read it once. Je ne choisis pas, tu ne choisis pas, il elle ne choisit pas, nous ne choisissons pas, vous ne choisissez pas, il elle ne choisit pas. So this is negative. So 1 and 4 is negative, 2 is esk interrogative, and this is reflexive. And fifth one is vendre. Vendre, they are asking in interrogative. So what we are doing is just we are conjugating the verb and we are just putting a question mark to make it interrogative. This is form 1, just like writing a statement and putting a question mark. Je vends, tu vends, il elle vend, nous vendons, vous vendez, il elle vend. So nothing big in this, just like prendre verb, but this one is irregular, so it is different. Okay, I repeat, je vends, tu vends, il elle vend, nous vendons, vous vendez, il elle vend. So this is fifth one, vendre. So with this we are done with conjugation. So what you can do is you can take this in your classwork. The purpose of giving the solutions for all these exercises is I need your classwork completed before correction. So upcoming week you will be submitting your classwork, right? So definitely I should see your 5th lesson being completed. You cannot submit without completing. So you cannot say the solutions are not given. So everything is given here. Your work is to complete it. Okay, so kindly do that. So in case if you want to take this, pause it and take it. Fine. So we are done with conjugation. The last exercise is, this is general question. You can take the answers from here. Dites vrai ou faux. Il ne faut pas boire d'eau. So you should not drink water. So that is false. You must drink water. Okay, that keeps your health good. On doit être sympathique aux animaux. So we should be nice to the animals. That is vrai. If not, they will behave bad. Yes. Nous devons respecter nos parents. So it is must to respect our parents. Yeah, that's true. Vrai. Il ne faut pas aider notre mère à la maison. So you should not help your mom at home. Sorry, it's very wrong. You must help. So it's again faux. Il faut vous voyez nos professeurs. Vous voyez is nothing but giving respect. Tutoyer is not respecting and vous voyez is respecting. So it is good to respect a professor, teacher. That is true. So you can take the answers from this. Now we have completed lesson 5 fully. So with the solutions part, lesson 5 is completely over. Now it's your turn to complete the classwork. Please don't say I don't have this and I don't have that. Everything is given. You can just save the link of the video and you can take the answers anytime. Okay, so that is one thing. Please do that. And what is today's online test? So that is today's online test will be from exercise number 2 and which exercise would you like to have? Exercise number 2 and exercise number 8. Which one is easy for you? I think okay, I think exercise number 2 and exercise number 8. I'll give this one exercise number 2 and exercise number 8. Okay, so in case if it's so both are same 2 and 8. So in case if you learn 2 alone, it will be easy for 8 alone, it will be easy for 2. Why? Because already savoir and connaître is there in exercise number 2. So I concentrate only exercise number 8. So exercise number 8 alone you will have for your online test. Fine. So that will make your work simple. And my final request is complete your classwork before submitting. Please do not submit without completing. And the grammar page, most of you are not writing. I will see this time. So les verbes savoir and être, connaître, and this page, that is page number 51, 52 and 53 must be written in your classwork. So please don't give any exception. So kindly write it, finish it. Fine. So that's for today. So we have completed lesson 5 today, and we have been seeing savoir and connaître today, and other exercises are from 6th and 7th standard. Already what we have seen, aimer, n'aimer pas, détester, and finally what we saw is general true or false. So that's for today, and as I said, you can revise or you can practice exercise number 8 for your today's online test. Fine. So thank you all. Merci. Have a nice day. Complete your classwork as soon as possible, because second midterm is very shortly approaching, so you'll never find time. So make it fast. Merci. Bonne journée.